you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see from the title, I am coming up with a new makeup tutorial, and this is the look that I have come up with. I have used almost all of the new Kiko Milano stuff that I showed you in one of the previous videos as a haul. I have used that, and in fact this is the makeup that I have been wearing in that video as well as the one that I did with purple.com. So I really hope that you like this makeup tutorial because I have had such a good time shooting it, and I got a few requests from you guys to show you how I got this makeup because it's beautiful, it's easy to wear, it's got a little bit of glamour, it's got a nude everyday kind of appearance as well. So I really hope that you like what you see, and just stay tuned and we'll start off in a moment.
Alright you guys, so let's start off with a little bit of primer. I'm using the NYX Angel Veil primer over here. I did buy this in America and it's quite hydrating. This is the first time I was using it, and I just applied it with my hands as you can see and rubbed it in just like it's a moisturizer. Like I said, it's very hydrating, very comfortable to wear, and it gives you a nice glow under a foundation. So I do recommend, if you can get your hands on it, just go ahead and try it out. It's worth trying out. Also, don't forget to take this down your neck because you do want your foundation to last down your neck as well. Moving on, I am using the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation, and all the shade names and prices and everything will be listed in the description box as usual. The prices that are in dollars are always going to be in dollars. So I'm applying this over here with a Forever 21 beauty blender. And if you're on a budget, if you're on a money crunch and you want to try out a makeup sponge of this kind, go ahead and buy this. It's quite nice. I don't know why people complain about it not being nice because I have really enjoyed using it. My concealer today is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light. Now I'm just applying this in an upside down triangle and taking it quite high up to my brow bone to give my cheekbone kind of very lifted appearance, and at the same time it's going to cancel out some of my dark circles. Because it's a highlighting concealer, I am taking it down my nose again to give it a highlighted kind of effect and make it look slimmer. Taking it on my forehead as well to highlight the centers of my face and on my cupid's bow. I am blending it here with the same beauty blender that I used on my face, except this time I'm just using the pointy side. I'm using the same concealer on my eyes to kind of prime them and make them ready to receive some eyeshadow. Blending the same with the same beauty blender, but please be careful, your eyes are very delicate and you don't want to kind of poke at them too much. I'm setting my concealer with the Lakme Rose Powder in the shade Soft Pink. Usually people tend to use a lot of yellow colored banana tone powders, but I love using the pink one because it kind of cancels out my dark circles a little bit more and color corrects them. So I have found this is one of my favorite powders for baking under my eyes and pretty much anywhere actually. Now after you've applied a thick layer, give it 5 minutes to set, and then take any brush. Over here I'm using the ELF small stipple brush to brush away the bake. Now be careful that you brush away all the excess powder because otherwise you're going to look cakey, but if you do it right, then you're going to end up with nice poreless porcelain skin and it looks quite nice. Try and use a smaller size brush to do this like I am. To set the rest of my face, I am using the Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation from MAC. I am in the shade NC25 and I am using a big fluffy brush and very little compact, very little powder to set this because it is quite pigmented and it does tend to cake up if you apply too much of it on top of an already heavy coverage foundation. My contour today is the Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Yes, I still have this little sample. I love this. It's one of my favorite, and as you can see, I am contouring my nose right now and my cheekbones. The brush that I'm using is the Real Techniques contouring brush. It comes as a part of the core collection. I'm also taking it down my jawline And also I did the sides of my face just a little bit. Under my chin I like to drag it down the neck for a little bit so that my jawline looks nice and snatched. My blush today is the Milani Rose blush in the shade Tea Rose. It's the first time again that I used this and I was so pleasantly surprised. It's such a beautiful blush. If you want a dedicated review on this, just leave it in the comments below and I'll be very happy to do it for you. For my highlight, I went into the Kiko Milano water eyeshadow in the shade 208 and just applied this, wherever I wanted to highlight with the same small stipple brush from ELF, and look at that glow. I loved it. I moved on to eyes after this, and over here you can see me use the Smashbox Trio. I will have the details linked in the description box. Essentially, I'm taking the middle brown shade, the medium brown shade, and chiseling out my, forget what it's called, my crease. Using the dark brown shade, I am blending it into the outer V of my eye to give it a little bit of depth and definition. Of course, blending it a little bit into the crease as well. As you can see here, the brush that I'm using is from Color Bar. This is the Kiko Milano loose pigment eyeshadow in the shade 10, I believe, and you can buy this with a mixing medium that gives it intensity and makes it easier for you to apply on the eyes, but I chose not to buy it, and instead it works just fine with my fingers. I applied it all over my moving lid area except my crease, and now I'm blending wherever the edges were harsh. This blending made some of the crease color and the outer V color go away, so I'm reapplying it. And then going in with a flat brush, I'm applying some inner corner highlight. It is the same one that I applied on my face, the water eyeshadow in the shade 208. Under my eyes, to again give some definition and make the whole look come together, I use the same two brown shadows mixed together. It's time for my eyebrows. I'm using the Maybelline Fashion Brow Duo Shaper as usual. This is the pencil side and I'm just using it to fill in my arch, which is my one problem area. I don't have an arch at all. I have very flat eyebrows and I'm just trying to correct that over here, as you can see. After applying the pigment, I am going to take this old mascara wand and brush my hair in place, apply a little bit more, and this is now the powder side which I'm using to darken up my eyeshadows a little bit. Brush it one more time and we're done. My eyeliner today is I think it's the Loreal Infallible Laquer liner. You can use any eyeliner that you want as long as it's black for this look. It can be liquid, gel, whatever works for you. Also, if you're finding it a little hard to follow this tutorial because it is a little fast, I do have a detailed in-depth tutorial on how I like to do winged eyeliner, which I will link up as a card right now, and it is always linked in the description box as it is one of my most highly requested videos. So just go check that out if you want to know exactly how I like to do it. I'm tight lining with my Plum Nature Studio Kajal. As you can see over here, it's extremely pigmented and it is one of my absolute favorites. It's very comparable to my actual absolute favorite, which is the Color Bar Just Smoky Kajal. And this is the Kajal that is the reason behind me not buying that yet. I placed an order once but then I cancelled it because I realized I still have this. This has lasted so long. Anyway, for my lower waterline, I'm using the Rimmel Scandalise eyeliner in the shade Nude. And this is just going to open up my eyes a little bit more, make me look more white doll-eyed. I'm prepping my lips with some EOS Lip Balm. This is the Vanilla Mint variant. And while my lips are being prepped, I'm moving back into the eyes and I'm applying some mascara. Now I take an obscene amount of time to apply mascara, which is why this is so supremely fast forwarded, unlike the rest of the clips which were in real time. But this is the Marc Jacobs Mascara and I applied it to both my upper and lower lashes. It's time to move into the lips. The lipstick that I'm using is again from Kiko Milano. It's the Lip Stylo in the shade Mirage. I decided to remove my lip balm before applying this, and yeah, this is all I did. This, you guys, is the finished look. Now let's take a look at some of the most embarrassing beauty shots ever, and I will see you in a second. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed
filming it for you. It's been a long time again since I've filmed. Hopefully you guys can understand that now, me being almost coming to the end of my college, it is getting a little hard to juggle college with my YouTube, and which is why I have had to kind of slow down and bring my videos down to once a week and not twice a week as it used to be before. So now I only upload on Saturdays, and I hope that you guys will understand and that you guys won't really leave me because I'm not uploading as much, but for what it's worth, I do put in a lot of effort to give you. Even whatever I do give you, I do put in a lot of effort, and I hope that you guys can see that. And I also hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you did, then please don't forget to give this one a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. On that note, I do want to tell you that I am in 800 something subscribers when I am filming this, and I have decided very recently that as soon as I reach 1000 subscribers, I am going to host my first ever giveaway. So if you guys are interested in that, then quickly just share my channel, subscribe, like this video, just help me reach that sort of milestone, a major milestone, from where I'm standing, and just help me get there, and we'll host a lovely giveaway of all the things that I personally love. So yeah, with that in mind, just again rate this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I have all of my social media listed in the description box, which includes my Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, along with my email ID. Some of you wonderful people do talk to me over there, and we have become pen pals, but I do want to know a lot more of you, so just don't forget and follow me in all of those places. And yeah, I think that's all for today, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.